This is King's River Life magazine, and we are speaking with mystery author Jeri Westerson, who kind of has her hands in a lot of different pies these days, a lot of different types of books. Tell us about the books that you've had coming out lately.
Oh my goodness, well, this year I finished well, depending on how you want to do the counting, the 8th Crispin Guest medieval noir called The Silence of Stones, and that's coming out, well, it's coming out next year in the United States in March. It's coming out in November of this year in the UK, so run over to the UK and get it. So that's the first one I finished this year, and the second one I'm working on right now is my steampunk book. So that's sort of a paranormal Victorian era book, and that's called The Demon Device. And when I get that done, then I get to start on the next Crispin Guest book, and the second one on the contract, and that is A Maiden Weeping. And that's going to be a fun Crispin book. That's a real different, it's going to be a courtroom drama kind of book. So that's fun. And you know, real Perry Mason moments in it. And then when I get that done, then I've got to do my LGBT novella by the end of the year. So hopefully I'll have time for all of that.
And then how about the books that have come out more recently, your historical books?
I have self-published a few books. I have pulled them from the vaults, as it were, and these are books that I wrote years and years ago, and either couldn't get published or never tried to get published, and I've just reworked the heck out of them. The first one I released was called Though Heaven Fall, and it is a 13th century book. It deals with a crippled beggar who helps a man, reluctantly helps a man, who claims to be an angel. So it's sort of, I call it a medieval parable. So it does sort of a quest book, a lot of themes going on in it. It's a standalone. And the other standalone that just came out today, April 11th, is Roses in the Tempest, and that's my Tudor book, Tudor England book, and it is set during the dissolution of the monasteries and Henry VIII's sort of hissy fit with Rome, when he says goodbye to the Roman Catholic Church and becomes the head of the church in England. And this is what happens to the last prioress of Black Ladies Priory, what happens to her, and the knight of the court that she loves. So it's all the characters in this are true, and it's just sort of a different take on what happened to the monasteries when they were all dissolved. It's an interesting story. So, you know, forget Wolf Hall, go for this.
And the books you just mentioned, are they both available on Amazon?
They are. They're all available on Amazon. They're not on Audible yet, but they are digital and print books.
And where can people find you online and kind of keep up with all the many different books you've got coming up?
Well, you need to go to jeriwesterson.com, J-E-R-I, westerson.com. And you can always find me on Facebook, because I'm always got my mouth open talking about something. So.
All right, well, thanks so much for chatting with us.
Thank you.